Members of the British National Party recreate the journey to France to remember the soldiers who fought and lost their lives. We never forget the men who fought for British democracy that is now under attack again.
It's said that the sea is in every Englishman's blood, and our relationship with the sea is one of the things that defines Britain, and it's one of the key factors in British history. And out of all the men who've been involved in that history and our affair with the sea, there's no one more prominent than Admiral Lord Nelson. The Battle of Copenhagen took place on the 2nd of April 1801. Admiral Sir Hyde Parker, commanding the British fleet, partway through the battle sent out a signal to all ships to leave off action. This is the famous incident that's brought into our language the phrase turning a blind eye. Seeing the signal, Nelson decided to ignore it. He turned to an officer near him and said, "Damned if I do," indicating he's going to carry on with the battle. He then turned to his flag captain on HMS Elephant and said, "You know, Foley, I'm blind in one eye. I'm entitled to be blind sometimes." With this, he put his telescope to his blind eye and said, "I really do not see that signal." He then went back into battle and so decisively defeated the enemy fleet that a lesser known phrase entered the English language: "To Copenhagen the enemy" is to totally destroy their fleet while it's still in port.
Nick Griffin is also blind in one eye, and just like Nelson, he also ignores the signal that says we should stop fighting for Britain. As Nelson went into battle, he declared,
"England expects every man will do his duty."
Nick Griffin certainly does his duty for England, and he will be damned if he will surrender Britain to a foreign invasion. And so, along with the BNP TV news team, I accompanied Nick Griffin to France. Once we arrived, we met Jean-Marie from Le Front National. We settled down for a French dinner, which included a wonderful selection of pâté and the finest French wine. The wine flowed, and so did the conversation. High on the agenda was the topic of mass immigration that the majority of European people simply do not want. You only have to look to Holland, a few miles away, to see the tragic events unfolding there, where even the hard left now openly admit that multiculturalism was a total disaster for Holland. Sadly, our time with Jean-Marie came to an end, but it was a thoroughly enjoyable day, and next time we shall be inviting members of Le Front National to Britain. It was now time to go home, but not before the ladies of the group had a brief spell of shopping at Calais. After posing for some photographs for BNP News, we said goodbye, and so ended another day of the British National Party fighting for Britain. This is BNP News Team, France.